What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be breaking down the Gridiron Guardians promo complete tutorial. Just sit back, relax. I know it looks complicated and you have to be a neurophysicist to do it, and I don't know why EA Sports keeps doing things like that. Also, they've made it so that it's still broken. I'm going to explain to you guys with the free card that you get, the George, that gets all the chemistries, the 6 of them. It doesn't work the proper way because his chemistries doesn't count, and I know that there's a lot of questions, so I'm going to jump right into it right now. Go ahead and like the video, share, subscribe. I'm going to open this pack right now, though, because I just actually unlocked it. We'll see. I'm going to show you guys what's been going on with it and what I've been doing. So pretty much what's been happening, guys, they have certain challenges that you can't unlock, like these with the Citizens in Distress. You see like how these are locked, but I completed them? You need 2 times chemistry of the specific chemistries that they show you. They have the M-Force, they have the Compatriots, they have the Scrappers, the Boom Bros, legitimate legs, and gliders. Now, the gliders cannot be unlocked this week, and I'm going to explain to you guys what's going on with that, so don't worry about it. We're going to get to that in a second. We are doing all of these things in order to get an 86 overall GG Hero Fantasy Pack. Now, that pack will be auctionable, because it doesn't say B&D anywhere, and if EA tries to do us dirty with that, I'm going to be raging, all right? So to unlock any of these, you would need 2 of the same chemistry of players. So let me go ahead and show you how we got into the M-Force, and then I'm going to break it down through the catalog so that everybody understands exactly what's going on, and it's a lot easier to get it done, all right? Oh, wait a minute. Before we go to actually show you the catalog and break everything down, the second set of challenges that you don't need chemistries to unlock are right here. You can just go through it. These are very, very simplistic. I believe you get no, that's an 81 plus overall GG player. With the house rules, you get a B&D 85 overall. I'm going to show you guys that in a second as well before we get over to the actual sets to show you how to get into those challenges with the 2 times chemistry. But for this week with the Gridiron Guardians house rules, it's a lot of different, things in here. The 86 overall B&D, I don't know why they give us those B&Ds because you can't use it in sets. It's real stupid. They should at least make it eligible to go into a set, but do they care? Probably not. The 81s, you could possibly get the highest overall player. Let me know if you've gotten any luck with that. But objectively, you have to win 75 games. Now, these games have been very, very quick. You got to score 15 points, and it's relatively quick. So I can't complain about it, but it's very simplistic. You get 75 wins, it's broken down for you, you get all this stuff right here. This, you don't need any players, but I'm going to tell you why you should have at least 2 of these Gridiron Guardian players in your lineup. Because when you do this to get XP and all that stuff, you need that as part of the objectives for the actual Field Pass with the Gridiron Guardians, all right? The House Rules Field Pass is separate from the actual Field Pass. All right, so this is the actual Field Pass that gives you, the XP for the, your actual MUT level at the top right there. You can see we're pretty close to 61. We've been speed running through it. Go ahead and let me know your MUT level right now. But these objectives are going to let you get through that Field Pass. Now, you can see right there, you need 2 GG players in your lineup. Has nothing to do with the specific chemistries that are needed to unlock the challenges. This is just having 2 of any of the players that have a G on them. And you have to do all these things to get the XP. As you go through it and you get the XP, all right, you're going to go ahead and get these rewards. We're going to grind through it because we want the XP and we want to get this max level maxed out. So that's the Field Pass for it right there. Pretty simplistic when you get to the end. This one is a fantasy pack, and this is also not B&D. All right, so it's also worth it because you're getting like 2 of them guaranteed from the challenges and from this right here with the Field Pass. So you would need objectively another 3 to get one of the full champions, and it's a 2-week promo, so you could probably make a lot of coins with that if you do it correctly. All right, so that's the Field Pass, and that's the House Rules Field Pass as well. Now, let's get over to the actual lineup, right? Because I'm going to be taking these players out and selling them back. So in order to get the M, I used the corner, who is CJ Henderson, okay? And I used the free safety, which is Geno Stone. If you try to use this guy, this is the free card that you get, and you get the upgradable token as you go through the actual Field Pass for the Gridiron Guardians. He's actually supposed to be able to unlock all 6, but this is a scam because these things don't work. So if you put this on him and you get 1 other player, it won't unlock the challenges as of now. So EA pretty much just gave us a card that doesn't work, and he doesn't get the chemistry. So I'm going to give you guys an example of it right now, right? What did we just do? We just did the M's, right? So I'm going to put 1 M. You just saw that I was eligible to get into the challenge. So I just want to show you what's going on, because those are all 6 chemistries right there. So over here, you see like how it's at 3 or 4, like it's counting those 3, the Geno Stone, they're highlighted, George Karlaftis, and CJ Henderson. You see how this counting it, right? Let's go over and take a look at the challenge real quick, right? So you can see it. I just want to make sure that you guys were able to visibly see what's going on. So right now, we can access it. We click it, we can go in. Now, when we take away one of the 83s, we'll no longer be able to access it, but it'll still show that it's 2 times the players. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take CJ Henderson out, right? I'm going to remove him from the lineup. And then we're going to only have George, and we're going to have Geno Stone, right? And then you're going to still see we have 2 of them, right? We still have 2. But now it's George and it's Geno. Now we're going to go back to the challenge, and it's not going to be unlocked because the George card doesn't really work. Like it's a fake card. So you see how it's locked? Now we just go back and we take George. We could take him completely out of the lineup. It doesn't matter because he's a useless card right now, other than the fact that he's supposed to have these chemistries. So now we remove him from the lineup completely. We're going to add the cornerback into the lineup. All right, so we'll go to newest, and we'll add CJ Henderson back, and then we're going to go back into the actual challenges, and then you'll see that we're able to go ahead and get into it. So EA pretty much scammed us with this to where they made it seem like that card gets every chemistry, and he doesn't. And that's what may have been confusing to some of you guys. You need to get cards that have the actual, the actual M, C, S, B, or L on their actual card. And also, I did try to get the ×2S earlier with the lineman, the left guard, and that also didn't work. I don't know if they've updated it, but what I've been doing is using it individually and not using the 2-time chemistries and actually adding 2 of the different players, and it's been working. So I just wanted to show you guys that and break it down completely so you guys thoroughly understand what's going on. Now I'm going to put my Raider back in there, and that should put us at 25 of 25, and then Geno Stone, you're gone. And we're going to put that sign guy back in there because that's one of those dudes that I usually use on my squad. So my Raiders should be back to 25 of 25. We got the +1 speed. All right, good. Now, as you go through it, I'm going to show you guys how to actually do this. As you complete those challenges, just sell the players. So for instance, right now, I'm going to sell these guys for whatever their value is because I've already used them to unlock the challenge, and I don't need them because I have other players that are Gridiron Guardian that are on the lineup that are like 81s, the Diablo or whatever, that helps me out with what I'm trying to do. So I don't need to keep these guys. As you complete everything, just sell them back. That's all you have to do. And you're going to lose some coins depending on when you do this because EA Sports is out for blood. All right. And a lot of what they did not work at launch. And you guys are probably doing what I was doing and buying a lot of the different players, and it just was not working out for you. So, like guys like this, these guys have skyrocketed. Let me sell him too. He's 149. Bye-bye, dude. You're gone. So 147. Because any 86 or 86 or 87 unlocks the full cards. So that's why I bought that card, but I don't need it right now because I don't really care about the Isaiah Simmons. Now, we jump over to the catalog to make it very, very simplistic on how you can easily go through and complete everything. All right? Go to the catalog. Go to Gridiron Guardians. Now, you have to match each player with 2x chemistry. So this guy gets both. He gets a B and a C. So if you get one of him, right, and then you get one B or you get a C, it's going to be 2x chemistry. So I unlocked the B's, the B part of the, what is it, like Boss Bros, whatever that is. I unlocked it by getting one of him and one of this guy for the B's. For the C, I kept him and then added Zach Allen. So you just look at the letters and the 2x chemistries unlocks everything. For the L's, we got the L from an 83, which was Tyron Smith, and the L from Chris Manhurst. Okay? For the S, we got Alec Mangold, and we got Ryan Bates. Those were our 2 S's. For the M's, I just showed you. We had the corner and the free safety. Geno Stone. Oh no, we had CJ Henderson and Geno Stone. So it could be any of the M's. You know, Jeff Okudah was a little bit more expensive because he's an 86. So that's why we just got the cheaper cards. So you just mix and match it. Now remember, next week you're going to be able to unlock the gliders. So the gliders, all that's available right now is Chris Olave. And like I showed you, if you use the George card, the chemistry doesn't register. So you can't unlock it with the ×2. So next week they'll add another G and you'll be able to complete everything else within the promo. Now, as far as the other sets that go into it, if you were interested in doing anything else, you know, for 5 of any 86 or 87, that's how you make any of the champions. All right, so that's pretty much simplistic right there. And then you can always go through this as far as like grinding it all the way up to make the 86s. And then you can do it that way, or you can just buy 86s, snipe them, things like that. Remember that you're not able to do it with the core elites yet because EA has not updated the core sets. All right, so it stops at 85 overall right now. So you can't get it through this. You would have to buy it, which is why people were struggling to find ways to get the 86 to 87s. And that's everything that's involved with this Gridiron Guardian promo. Like I said, the George card, you can have him in the lineup as a Gridiron Guardian for chemistry with the objectives for the field pass, but he does not at this time register as one of the other cards. All right, so just keep that in mind as you guys go ahead and do it. As far as the other players that I have, I got Divine Diablo, and I thought I had somebody else, but because I'm going to be doing the rest of the challenges, did I put anybody else in there? It might just be him right now that I have, so I might have to put him in because, like I said, the G counts for the Gridiron Guardian, but the chemistries don't. So just keep that in mind, and remember, as you're doing the field pass, you have to have 2 of any of the Gridiron Guardian players in your lineup in order for it to register as you're going through all the objectives to get the free cards. If you have any other questions or comments, go ahead. If you like the breakdown, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have an unbelievable day. Stay blessed. One love, y'all.